another day of hard-hitting testimony in the trial of Michael Johnson. He is the only man ever charged in the death of Phylicia Barnes, the honors student from North Carolina who vanished in 2010, her body found months later. WJZ is live at the Courthouse East, where Johnson's third trial is continuing. Jonathan McCall with all of today's developments from court. Jonathan?
Mary, for the first time, we got to hear from the two lead detectives from the agencies involved in this case, Baltimore Police as well as Maryland State Police. They went on to tell exactly their investigations into Johnson. His defense team, though, continuing to poke holes, continuing to insist that Johnson had no part in Phylicia Barnes' murder. After taking over the case into the murder of Phylicia Barnes, Maryland State Police say they tapped the phone of her sister's ex-boyfriend, Michael Johnson, for nearly 2 months. The wiretap, according to Sergeant David Feltman, was the first one ever used in Maryland State Police history. Monday, Feltman testified the tap collected thousands of calls and text messages from Johnson, including this one that he sent to his girlfriend at the time that read, "I feel like everything is about to hit the fan. I should just pack up some stuff and leave." Feltman says more than a week later, Johnson sent this text saying, quote, "I wonder if I go there and become wanted here, could they arrest me there?" Johnson was the last person to see Barnes alive and is now on trial for the third time for her disappearance. His first conviction was overturned. The second trial ended with a hung jury. Barnes was staying with her sister in Baltimore when she was last seen in December 2010. Her body was found 4 months later in the Susquehanna River. The same day, a man's body was also found. Johnson's defense raised questions about if the man, not Johnson, could be connected to Barnes' death. Feltman says that there was nothing inside of the man's car that linked Johnson or Barnes, but also admitted MSP did not thoroughly examine all of the items inside of the car. Feltman also discussed that infamous blue tote. He says that he bought one from a Home Depot and brought it with him to one of the grand jury hearings to, quote, stimulate conversation among the witnesses. Investigators claim that Johnson used a blue tote to haul Barnes' body in. And this afternoon on the stand, we also got to hear from the lead Baltimore detective in this case, who read a statement out loud from Johnson in which he described the very last day that he saw Phylicia alive, that infamous sex tape that he says that he got from Phylicia's half-sister, Dina. And then when asked from police whether or not Phylicia was still alive, Johnson reportedly quoted saying, "I sure hope so." Reporting live tonight in downtown, I'm Jonathan McCall reporting for WJZ.
Jonathan, thank you. The trial is expected to last several more days.